Coach, Royal Navy from USA and assistant coach Joseph Patrick from USA. You are there from Senegal. Et maintenant, l'équipe nationale du Sénégal. Numéro 0, Bravo Baggio. Numéro 2, Papa Diallo. Numéro 4,
Afro basket. Well, Badio Branchu along with Lamine Samba, Gorgui Dieng also in the starting line. Now, Mbaye Ndiaye will also be a key feature here tonight, along with Ibu Faye. So Coach Diop, of course, having Jallo along with Jean-Jacques Boissy coming off the bench. Both teams with a deep lineup. But the question will be, will South Sudan remain undefeated, or will Senegal be the first team to knock them over here? And there is Ngane Desangana Diop, the head coach of Senegal. Knows that it's going to be a tough task here tonight against one of the best teams here in international basketball of South Sudan. Well, Royal Ivey, of course, as we mentioned, had a fantastic career in the NBA with a team such as the Philadelphia 76ers. But my goodness gracious, his introduction to international basketball. We're now a minute away from the Tissot countdown to tip-off. And as I was going back and saying about Royal Ivey, the man who really has, really come here and just embraced himself in the culture brought by Luol Deng. Again, just bringing his coaching excellence. What a story it's been for this beautiful country. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Monastir, Tunisia. It's live, the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Gorgui Dieng is going to jump this one. We're underway. It will be Senegal now to get the first possession of the game. And again, they're going to try and push the tempo as quick as possible. Senegal again trying to go to the high pick and roll now with Gorgui Dieng. Here comes the screen. Well, Dieng likes to pop out, but right now you can see they're trying to post up. Goes down the middle with a sweet little fang roll, doesn't get it. And now South Sudan will try to push this one. Well, if it's one thing that Royal Ivey's been able to influence here with his team, is the ability to try and push the transition. But again, the half-court sets, playing a very structured, beautiful style of basketball. Well, there's a kick out now. They try the three. The three is up, and the three is good. Well, 38% for the perimeter as a team collectively. And there you can see it's the high percentage shots, how they build their offense. South Sudan now just getting off early. Gorgui Dieng now almost turning it over, but to keep it alive. And now Senegal try perimeter shot. The three is up. It's no good. Well, it's harrying for an offensive rebound now. Good ball movement here from Senegal to get another wide open look. A bit of deja vu. This time he gets it. Well, much better ball movement there. A high percentage shot there for Senegal. That was Lamine Samba, currently playing for Champagne Basket. 32 years of age now, veteran player. Goes down the middle now. Goes in with a sweet little fang roll. Doesn't get it. And now Senegal can push this one. Time and space here in transition. Now finding Gorgui Dieng under the basket. They'll put a little bit too much on the pass. Well, now South Sudan. There's the alley. Oh my goodness gracious! What a follow-up. Well, if you're an international basketball fan, you would have loved to have seen Luol Chul, who's now going to go play for Hapoel Bank Yehav Yerushalayim in the Israeli Winter League. And there was the alley-oop lob. Great job there. I think Badio Branchu just did a good job, the backsman wrestle player, of just avoiding a top play on the FIBA World Cup qualifying social media campaign. He did just enough there, the young man, to jump up and avoid the alley-oop from being connected. Well, currently now at the free throw line here for South Sudan is number 44, Sunday Dech, currently playing in the NBL in Australia for the Adelaide 36ers. 28 years of age, another veteran player. South Sudan now with a 1-point lead. Both teams just trying to get into a bit of rhythm here. It's Gorgui Dieng trying to throw this down the low post. Here comes the back down. Gets caught in a double team. Good help side defense. And now South Sudan come up with a loose ball. They're going to try and push this one. And there's a handoff now. The pick and pop, and they turn it over. Well, Sunday Dech there just trying to play a bit of pick and pop there with Kawani. Well, Kawani coming off a very successful season in Croatia. Senegal now, again, just trying to get into this rhythm here. And again, you can see trying to play with Gorgui Dieng away from the basket. Goes down the middle now, goes in with a sweet little fang roll. Well, no help side defense there from South Sudan. Another penetration there from Lamine Samba. Now moves up to 4 points. Goes in, a little hop step, doesn't get it. And now Gorgui Dieng down the middle here like Magic Johnson, pulls up for a three-pointer, doesn't get it. And South Sudan again, just trying to get into that rhythm here on offense. They throw it down low now. Machul now 7 foot, trying to back down against Gorgui Dieng. Puts up a little jump hook, doesn't get it. Now Royal Ivy trying to say to his players, get back on defense, get another stop here. Now Dieng has in the post. Good defense here by Machul. And again, this is what you love to see here. 2 7-footers. Gorgui Dieng for Senegal trying to post up against Luau Machul. Well, that was the play there by Samba. Just beating Kawani off the dribble. There's another penetration now down the middle again. Where is the help side defense from South Sudan? Because it's too easy for Senegal that time. Badio Brancho just getting to the basket, as we mentioned, playing at a very high level in the ACB in Spain. Fullbacks in Ressa, runners up in the 2022 FIBA Basketball Champions League. And why not? Achul tries a three to pick and pop, doesn't get it. Senegal coming up with another loose ball now. This one 7-4 here. Well, got to be a charge. Great defense. We got to love the way Nuni Amat there, currently playing in Puerto Rico for Leones de Ponce, 27 years of age. Just stood his ground there. Well, young players watching. We can't see from that replay, of course, but if you see the semicircle, Nuni Amat just cements a position outside, because if he'd been inside the semicircle, it would have been a blocking call. And now South Sudan making a change. So Jackson McCoy coming into the game, another player who plays in the Australian NBL, this time for Sydney Kings. Well, Detch now making a bit of a penetration, going in with his left hand, doesn't get it. Well, McCoy comes up with a rebound. Well, good ball movement here from South Sudan to get a three in the corner. Three is up. The three is good from downtown. Well, again, it's that man, Nuni Amat. As you mentioned, representing South Sudan and Puerto Rico for Leones de Ponce. South Sudan so far. Gorgui Dieng tries to step back. Gorgui Dieng can't get it. Another offensive rebound. Senegal trying another three-pointer. Again, they can't get it. Well, they come up with a loose ball now as Jackson McCoy comes up with it. Well, that's what I like about South Sudan. They get into a half-court set. They try not to rush too much. And Jackson McCoy now trying to shake and bake. Kicking this one out to Achul now. Well, Nuni Amat for another three-pointer. Again, can't get that one, as now Senegal will try to push this one. The foul has been committed. I think they're going to call that one a Sunday Detch there. Probably just a little bit too aggressive coming off the pick and roll on the defense there. Well, first team foul now for South Sudan. So far, the first 4.5 minutes, good tempo to this game. Both teams really trying to get things going into half court, not trying to rush their options. Again, a testament, credit to both coaching staffs here. They're playing a very beautiful style of basketball. Well, Gorgui Dieng now here, looking for a handoff. Trying to get the ball up. Going to another pick and pop, a good ball reversal. Gorgui Dieng, well, the assistant coach was wide open, but unfortunately, head coach Job can't sub him in, so it's another turnover now. Nuni Amat now getting a handoff here, getting another handoff. There's the penetration going all the way. Gets rejected. Wow, what a block shot. And now Senegal transition. Oh, baby! A bit of showtime. Senegalese basketball. And again, it started with a block shot, but how quickly did they get the ball up the floor? As Mbaye Ndiaye, again, just had no regard for South Sudan's transition defense. Well, another turnover now. Well, South Sudan can push this one. What do we have here? Take off! And all of a sudden, Senegal forcing Coach Royal Ivy and South Sudan to call timeout. Well, you gotta like this now. South Sudan, well, excuse me, Senegal talked about how they'd like to get things going into half court, but my goodness gracious, this team likes to get out in transition. Well, we got a timeout now as they lead this one 11-6 over South Sudan. Well, there you can see the stats, of course. I mean, averaging 71 points per game, relatively good with 41% from the field. But again, right now, the problem here for South Sudan is too many turnovers. Well, that's something Royal Ivy has called this timeout, of course. There you can see the assistant coaching staff with Aju Dang. Aju Dang, having played in countries such as Slovakia, also in the United Kingdom in the British Basketball League. He briefly played for the former Guildford Heat, which is now the Surrey Scorchers. Let's have a look at some of the recaps here. Well, South Sudan now will try to regroup, get some more composure in their offense. At the moment, Senegal just being very aggressive off the ball. You can see making the passes very difficult, putting the hands in the passing lanes. And once been able to make them get out in transition and get quite a few easy buckets. Jackson McCoy now having to bring the ball up here. Goes down the middle, has a kick out. Good ball movement here from South Sudan. There's a pump fake to try another three-pointer. Three is up, and the three is good from downtown. But again, you gotta love the ball movement there. The penetration, kick out, one more pass. Again, the style of play you're gonna see from these two teams. It's Goldie J now looking to post up. Here comes the double team. He's got to kick this one out to get a wide open look from the perimeter. Again, he turned down the temperature. You got to love the help side defense there from the South Sudanese players. Well, we get a kick out, another three in the corner. Three is up, no good. You can see with South Sudan, the reason why they are such a good perimeter shooting team is that they're able to get high percentage shots, and even though Sunday Dech missed that one. Well, there's a spin out now, goes in with a tough move, doesn't get it. And now Dech comes up with it. South Sudan now, Jackson McCoy going all the way to the basket, pump fakes, goes up. Well, the offensive rebound. Now they try to get into a half-court set. Very aggressive defense here from Senegal. A few seconds left of the shot clock. Makes a penetration down the middle. Oh, it's beautiful. Dishing off to the big man. And lays it up, and he ties the game up at 11 apiece. Well, the tempo of this game really starting to pick up now. So it will be South Sudan ball here. Oh, excuse me, Senegal ball with under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Well, there was a penetration, but look at the dish off there, the dime. Well, the neutral basketball fan would like to have seen a two-handed rim rocker from Denga Kuth, but the 6'11", 211 centimeters, Adelaide 36ers player, excuse me, went in with the easy layup. Now 25 years of age, a lot of promise, potential for this young man's career. Cutting off a screen now, takes a three-point in and out, doesn't get it. Well, they fought over the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Under the basket now, finds the big man, pump face, gets fouled, doesn't get the and one, but he will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, Yusu Ndoye will step up to the free throw line again, a great option. Simple pump fake. As soon as he made the contact, he was definitely going to go to the free throw line. Well, currently at the free throw line is Youssou Ndoye, originally born in Dakar, Senegal, the capital. Went to St. Bonaventure for his university days. His first professional contract was with the Austin Spurs of the NBA G League before going to join Bourges Nanterre in Pro A in France. Did spend a season in the ACB for Real Betis in Spain. So he makes the second free throw now, putting Senegal back up by 2 points. Get a ball reversal now. 10 on the shot clock, goes baseline, looking for a reverse hit. Under the basket, almost gets his own rebound, doesn't get it now. Senegal have numbers, but I think we got a foul here. I think a technical foul has been called against the South Sudanese bench. Now, I'm not sure if it's called on Royal Ivy or somebody else, but I think it was out of frustration. They felt there was a foul on the baseline. So now Senegal's going to get one free throw and they're going to get the ball back. Well, they step up and make the free throw there with Branjo. And they're going to make a double change now. Both teams at the moment, Senegal shooting 3 for 10 for the perimeter, while South Sudan at the moment, well, they've made 3 for 7 from downtown at the moment, along with the one field goal on the free throw they've got. Badio Branjo there, you can see leading those scorers, along with Lamine Samba, combined total of 10 points. Well, for South Sudan, it's Moul Cole, who's just gone to the bench. Well, to go down low now, tries to back down the post, puts up a little bit of contact, doesn't get it. The rebound secured, and now South Sudan will try to push this one with Marenga Kuth. Trying to shake and bake now, takes a step back, and again, another offense gets rejected. Well, said not in my house. And now Senegal, well, it's got to be a charge. Well, blocking foul. Now, I think the reason they've called a blocking foul there was probably the positioning. It was a split second too late there. And I think I'm going to have to agree with the official on that one. We'll have to see the replay, of course. Let's take a look at the replay here. Well, here was the block shot. Well, said get out of here. I think we're going to get to see the charge there, but I do think the official has got that one right, of course. Under 2 minutes to go now. Senegal still leading by 3 points. Well, they get another 3-point look from the corner. 3 is up, no good. They get another offensive rebound. The ball is all over the place and it goes out of bounds, but it's going to be Senegal ball. It's going to be fresh 14 on the shot clock. It's going to be an offensive rebound, obviously. And a baseline possession out here to Senegal. Again, you got to love the way the Senegalese players just go after every offensive rebound. They try another 3 points up. The 3 is up, and again, no good. And a foul is going to be called against Senegal's number 7, Mustafa Diop. I think Diop has got the impossible job of trying to go for an offensive rebound when he's been boxed out by Luau Achul. Achul now giving the ball up here to Denga Kuth for a handoff. Almost turns it over. Keep it alive. Sunday Desch now gives it up, and at the moment, South Sudan, no rhythm now. What do we have in transition? Dish it off. Under the basket. Senegal just can't take care of the basketball at the moment. The game now just starting to lose a bit of rhythm here. Both teams making some lackadaisical errors. 4 seconds on the shot clock now. Turnaround, step back, fadeaway, doesn't get it. And now South Sudan will try to push this one. Sunday Detch looking to slow this one. That's a right decision there. We get another look in the corner. 3 is up, no good. It goes out of bounds now. Senegal will get the ball back. Now with 43.8 seconds left, Senegal could potentially go for a 2-for-1 here. So Nouni Amat will come back into the game here for South Sudan. And if they get a bucket here before the 24-second mark, it is a potential 2-for-1. Quite narrow, of course, but again, very well possible. Coming off one screen now, find the big man under the roll, goes up with it, and he gets the and-one. Well, beautiful movement there by Youssou N'Doye. Set the screen, went straight to the basket. Caught it in a, well, excuse me, caught it. Let's have a look at the replay. They caught it between the position of Luau Chul and draws the contact. So now go to the free throw line here for the 3-point play. And again, why that's such a crucial moment now. He scored it at 29.3 seconds. So if Senegal can get a stop down the other end, again, this could be a potential 2-for-1 here for Senegal. Well, he makes a 3-point play. Now, if you're South Sudan, you want to dribble the ball down as much as possible and try to go for the last shot on the 24-second mark. You don't want to let Senegal have too much time to get another. Well, there's a steal, but out of bounds, a turnover. And right now, South Sudan looking very vulnerable here in the backcourt. Well, something for Royal Ivy and his players to think about at the end of the first quarter. Again, you got to credit the way Senegal putting a lot of pressure here. Well, the shot clock's turned off. Here's the 2-for-1 we talked about. Senegal now going to have one last chance. And with South Sudan, you don't want to foul here. You don't want to send it to the free throw line. 3 seconds left, turns around, hangs in the air, doesn't get it. And ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, Senegal hold on to a 6-point lead here against South Sudan, 17-11. Remember, this is round 2, window 4 of the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. South Sudan still undefeated. Well, we'll take a look at some of the stats and show you some of the highlights here from the first quarter. At the moment, statistically, South Sudan with 3 3-point field goals. We'll make that 2, of course. 1 was a foot on the line, excuse me. 2 field goals from inside the rainbow. Senegal shooting 25% from downtown, but 100 on the free throw line. Let's take a look at the highlights now here from the first quarter. Well, there were some of the perimeter shots early on here from the South Sudanese players, but again, a lot of the experts across world basketball have credited both these two teams for playing a very structured, disciplined style of basketball. And a lot of that is down to the credit of the coaches, of course, Coach Diop of Senegal. Well, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe to Courtside 1891, where you can get all the best international basketball all over the world. And again, what a time it is to be a fan here of international basketball. Next month will be the FIBA World Cup for the women's basketball. And next fortnight, we'll have the FIBA America Cup and the FIBA Eurobasket. They're the traveling fans from South Sudan who've come to see their team. There's a QR code, Courtside 1891. Make sure you download, subscribe to get all the best international basketball all over the world. Right now, at the moment, South Sudan just need a little bit of inspiration and a bit of composure in their backcourt. Because at the moment, they're looking very nervous, of course. And that's probably something Coach Royal Ivy is saying to his players. You know, we need to relax, get into our sets. If we can push it in transition, go for it. If not, let's be composed. Just a bit of leadership out there. And South Sudan have Paul Kual on the backcourt, along with Sunday Detch. And Kawani as well. Usually is one of their top scorers here, but at the moment has not shot the ball here in the backcourt. And there you can see for Senegal, number 15, Youssou N'Doye. I mean, what a phenomenal play he has been in the low post, playing backup minutes to Gorgui Dieng, their NBA superstar. Well, they try to go down low now. He's going to try and back his way. Goes for a step back mid-range jump shot, doesn't get it. Now Senegal will try to push this one in transition. Makes a penetration, there's a kick out. Beautiful ball movement. A wide open look, takes a shot from downtown, doesn't get it. You got to ask the question, do you need to take the dribble? It's a beautifully executed offense there, started with a penetration. Goes in the lane now, hands, gets rejected. Wow! Danga Coop said, not in my house. Well, now Kwani, he can make these, nails it, corner, three-pointer. And that's the kind of South Sudanese basketball we have seen over the last 3 windows. We started with the defense and they got a wide open look in the corner, but again, you got to love it. Well, Senegal now, again, they look very good inside the paint, of course. They have made 3 3-pointers, but they have taken a lot as well. Well, Youssou Ndoye now trying to back down, gets caught in a double team, kicks out. Well, I think we have a 24-second violation. Well, there was a 3 in the corner by Kwani. Well, has experience playing in the NCAA, also professionally in the NBL, but again had a very good season in Croatia this year, playing in the ABA League. Maybe have taken one too many steps there, but look for the backdoor play. Getting caught again, just goes up with it. Well, again, you gotta love the way Sunday Dech just shows no fear whatsoever, going in amongst the towers of Senegal. Senegal now have their 6-point lead here, cut down to 1 point. Again, they're getting good looks, they just haven't been able to nail them to the perimeter. It looks like Kobe Jang is going to come back in. They try another 3-pointer. He'll get it now. Sunday Dech comes up with it. And Kwani can push this one. Kwani now kicks out. Good ball movement. There was a pump fake. Oh, I don't know why he left it. It's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to go possession back to South Sudan, because it did take a deflection. Again, you got to love that. Well, that is what I call respect between player and referee. Well, that was Lamine Samba showing the hustle, realizing he wasn't going to get the ball back. But again, I got to credit a player showing respect there to referee Sofiane Siyoussef from Algeria. This is why you got to love professional basketball at this level. These players competing at the highest level of international basketball, but again, showing respect and empathy to the officials. I think they just need to double check what was left on the shot clock then. I think it was 14 seconds. So Kwani now will inbound the ball here in the backcourt. Sunday Dech now trying to make a penetration pump fake. Well, somehow, some way, I gotta tell you, too big, too strong, just too good. Sunday Dech, back-to-back field goals now, attacking the basket. Well, Jane now looking to throw this one down low. Back out to Gorgui Dieng. Good movement here from Senegal in the lane now. Well, did he need to pass that? Into the shot clock, another 3-point attempt. Still can't get it. And the rebound has been secured. And now South Sudan with a 1-point lead. Well, spins around there, bit of contact, avoids the block from Dieng. I think a foul has been called. That's the first team foul now for Senegal. So it's going to be a baseline ball here to South Sudan. Well, 14 on the shot clock now here for South Sudan. Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, just listen to the atmosphere in this arena. And those South Sudanese basketball fans in the lane with a sweet little Iceman finger roll. Kisses that one off the backboard. And all of a sudden now South Sudan here with a 3-point lead. Senegal now need a response here, but it's another turnover. As Sunday Dech comes up and he's got options ahead of him. Well, Dech now pulls up, 3-pointer transition. Got it! Big time shot! And all of a sudden, Royal Ivy's basketball players controlling the momentum. And just look at those South Sudanese basketball fans. As Gorgui Dieng trying to regroup his players. They have a timeout now with Coach Diop. But the momentum going in favor of South Sudan at the moment. Well, that was the penetration there by Bul Kuol. But again, Sunday Dech just making it happen here. Well, there's a QR code, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you subscribe to Courtside 1891 to get all the best stream schedules and scores of all the best international basketball all over the world. Well, they can see the stats, of course. South Sudan, 40% for the perimeter. I mean, that is usual for them. They are a 38% three-point shooting team. Well, Senegal really trying to force the effort from downtown. But again, you got to ask the question, with players such as Gorgui Dieng, Youssou N'Doye, maybe they're much better backing down in the low block. There is Kwani, one of the huge influences of this team over the last few seasons. A big fan favorite. Many kids back in South Sudan are saying one day they want to be like Kwani. Well, Senegal now, there's a spin out. Well, another turnover maybe. They keep it alive now. Takes a step back three-pointer, doesn't get it. They secure the rebound now, and again, Sunday Dech. He's been very influential so far here in the second quarter. They're trying to back down there. He tries a one-legged fadeaway, and again, didn't get the right aim on it. Very well contested on the defense there by South Sudan, against South Sudan, excuse me. Pulls up in the mid-range, hits the front iron, can't get it. The rebound secured it now. South Sudan with a 6-point lead. Kwani with the ball in his hands. We have a kick ball now, so it's going to be a sideline possession here to South Sudan. Can't get something going now. Going to push this one in transition. Well, again, what a pass, makes it in the end. I think we got a foul there. The foul is going to be called against Nuni Amat. I'm just impressed. He was able to catch it in transition there due to the one by die now. We'll go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, number 24, Mbaye Ndiaye, currently the free throw line. Again, a very young prospect, only 23 years of age. And as we mentioned, playing his professional basketball in the second division in France for Blois. He averaged 6 points per game this season. He plays just over 10 minutes per game. Well, he missed a second free throw, and again, you got to step up and make these. You never want to look back at the game and think the outcome could have been different had you made all your free throws. Well, Sunday Dech now going pick and pop now in the lane now. Whoa, my goodness gracious. Well, Deng Akuth was about to go in the top 10 plays of the week of the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Well, I'd have to see the replay of that one. Let's have a see now. Well, the foul has been called. That's a tough one, of course, because, you know, from the perspective of Ibou Faye, you think it's a good block, of course, but yeah, maybe just a slight bit of contact is what has caused the foul now. Well, Deng Akuth now currently at the free throw line. Started his professional career with the Sydney Kings in the NBL. He's played for the Melbourne Tigers. Also played in Mega Tbilisi in Georgia last season and has since returned back to Australia. He will be playing for the Adelaide 36ers. Gorgie Jane now thought about taking the three-pointer, doesn't take it. Again, look at the corner, three is up, and the three is good this time. Well, Senegal, again, just bouncing back here. Well, three-pointer coming from him by Ndiaye. Remember, he missed his last two free throws, but has no problem taking it from the perimeter, of course. Desh now going to pick a pop here with Dangakoud. Now Dangakoud throws it down. Well, no help side defense from Senegal. And Dangakoud punishes them. What's amazing there, he goes for the pick and pop to get the ball as opposed to going for a pick and roll. And again, he likes to put the ball on the floor. Maybe has a much more confidence from the perimeter. They're trying to run off a couple of screens now. Banjo kicks this one out. Fine down the middle, Fine goes in, a sweet little finger over, he missed it. Kwani comes up with it. And now Sunday Dech. Dech pulls up for a three-pointer. Doesn't get that one again. Royal Ivy is saying to him, a little bit more composure. I think Dech is just signaling that he wants a substitution, but I think we're about to have a timeout. Well, there's a pick and pop it again. Dangakoud. I mean, how easy is it for the big fella? Well, we got a timeout as these two teams want to talk it over. Well, no timeout, excuse me, sorry, just a double substitution as Jackson McCoy comes back in the game now. Padia Wang is also into the game here for South Sudan. I think they're going to call a blocking foul, so it's going to be two free throws here to Gorgie Jang. Well, that's exactly what Gorgie Jang has got to do. Again, he's very content because he's a very good perimeter shooter. We've seen that in the NBA when he played for the Minnesota Timberwolves, currently with the Atlanta Hawks. But again, at the international stage, he is going to be very indispensable for this team, especially in the low block. And Gorgie Jang now currently at the free throw line. Remember, he played his university basketball at Louisville. He was an NCAA champion back in 2013. Now currently has moved over to play for the San Antonio Spurs, but he makes the second free throw. Cutting it down now to a three-point ball game. 4 minutes to go now here in the second quarter. We're coming off one screen now, looking for options. Well, just in the basket. Achol goes up with it. Achol can't get it. Now they look to push this one here in transition. Back up to Jang now. Jang down the middle. Jang goes in. Another kick out. Well, had the shot, didn't take it. This time he takes it. Or did he need to take the dribble? It's now Jackson McCoy here in transition. Well, three is up in transition again. They don't get it. With an offensive rebound. Paddy away now kicks this one out. Good ball movement here from South Sudan. Takes a fadeaway from the mid-range and tucked away there by Bull Kual. Well, he now moves up to 7 points now. He's 3 for 4 from the field this evening. And again, you like to see that play is, well, excuse me, it moves up to 9 points, excuse me. Well, no charge called there. Ndiaye with the offensive rebound. He gets a foul and he's going to go to the free throw line. Well, what I was saying about the previous play with Bull Kual for South Sudan, you know, they're very content as a team to settle for a lot of perimeter shots. They're currently 4 for 13 from downtown. But you'd love to see a player go to the mid-range, especially off the dribble. Well, Royal Ivy, of course, they're just trying to communicate with the official. They didn't think it was a foul there, but nonetheless. And Ndiaye now will go to the free throw line here. Remember, he missed his last two free throws. Again, he misses another one. Well, collectively, it's the team now. Senegal have shot 5 for 9 from the free throw line. Makes the second one now, cutting it down to a 5-point ball game. 3 minutes to go here in the first half, of course. Second quarter of play. South Sudan just holding on to a 5-point lead. Jackson McCoy now just holding on to the ball. Six on the shot clock now. Got to get something going. There's some penetration now. Bit of contact under the basket. But he's got to go up with it. I don't think it's going to count. 24-second violation. Again, I think that's the right call there from the officials. Kwani is going to come back in the game here for South Sudan. And now you can see Luau Deng just saying to Kowal that probably he should have taken the shot there right at the end of the shot clock, but now Senegal with another shot save. Potential two-possession game now. Great defense by Patty and Wang now, put the pressure here. Well, there's a kick out, another three-pointer, three is up, no good. A hard foul there by Kwani, and I think, well, Kwani is just a great competitor, but again, it's the right call there for the official. I think what Kwani was trying to say that he didn't have possession of the ball, but again, just such a strong player, of course. So now coming back into Sunday Dech here. Kwani, well, he's going to stay on the floor, of course. So they have Sunday Dech, Kwani, and Patty Wang in the backcourt. While Majok Deng and Luau Chul will play down low here for South Sudan. Senegal trying another three-point in and out. Another offensive rebound and can't get it. Kwani with a rebound. And now he'll push this one up here. South Sudan, 5-point lead here in the halftime interval. Kicking out to Kwani now. Kwani tries the three-point. Three is up. No good. Will Senegal come up with it? Well, finding it. Throws it down. Well, maybe, just maybe, a little bit cherry picking there by Gorgui Dieng, but who cares? Well, he's not arguing, of course. He has one free throw. That's his first field goal of the game now for Gorgui Dieng. South Sudan now holding on to a three-point lead. Now Sunday Dech. Well, Dech, I think it's come off him. Good defense. Well, Jean-Jacques Boissy knocking it off. Sunday Dech now. 1:27 to go here. Hey, Dieng just camping out there. Boy, he's got no problems with it. Well, you got to love Gorgui Dieng, of course. The face of Senegalese basketball for the last decade. Well, Dieng now pump fakes. Goes in the lane now. Another kick out. Good ball movement here. Well, to tie the game up. Doesn't get it. Again, South Sudan can't come up with a rebound. Finds Dieng in the corner. Dieng, three. He can't get it. But another offensive rebound. Dieng down the lane. Euro step all the way. Still can't get it. Well, South Sudan get away with that one. In the lane now. Dieng, good ball movement. Down the middle. Finding Patty at Wang. Wang, three. Takes it. Doesn't get it. And now another potential 2-for-1 here for Senegal, but again, they're going to have to try and score before the 24-second mark. Well, great defense by Patty Wang here, putting a lot of pressure. Let's pick a pop now. Dieng can tie the game up. Three-pointer, still cannot buy a bucket from downtown. Well, now we have 1 second difference between game clock and shot clock as Patty Wang gives this one up to Kwani. Well, excuse me, the shot clock's been turned off, so my apologies there. Sunday Dech now coming off one screen. Well, taking a deflection there. And now with 4.7 seconds left, I think Royal Ivy's going to call timeout, maybe to draw a one-up play. Well, if we look at the statistics so far, Senegal at the moment have one still in the game. Only 2 turnovers. Well, South Sudan, not too bad for them either. Only 6 turnovers for them, but again, these two teams really trying to make the bread and butter from the perimeter. South Sudan 4 for 15 from downtown, while Senegal have taken 23 3-point field attempts, of course, and only made 4 of them. Well, they consider rebounds now. Both teams with 25 rebounds apiece. The only difference, Senegal have just really gone for second chances. 10 offensive rebounds. Probably something Kawani has probably been trying to say to his players. And, you know, rebound is not just about the bigs, of course. We all need to be accountable for it. But now 4.7 seconds left here for South Sudan. Sunday Detch, Paddy Wang, and Kawani in the backcourt, along with Dengakut and Nuni Ahmad. Every player very much capable of hitting perimeter shots here. Well, Ahmad now is going to inbound the ball. Finds Kawani. Kawani's got to get a shot off. Turnaround, fadeaway, three-pointer. Doesn't get it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, South Sudan, the only undefeated team within this group, along with the likes of Cote d'Ivoire, lead this one 27-24 here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Second round, 4th window. We'll leave you with some stats and some highlights, but go get a drink, go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long, as we'll be back for the second half in just over 15 minutes. Well, South Sudan, 30 field goal attempts so far, 15 from the perimeter, 15 from inside the rainbow. A combined total of 11 rebounds. Not a lot to separate these two teams. 8 assists, 25 rebounds. The only difference, South Sudan with 4 more turnovers. Well, there are your top scorers for the game. Qual is the top scorer. A total of 9 points, followed up by Sunday Detch. Samba and Ndai, combined total of 12 points. Let's take a look at the highlights now here from the first half. Well, South Sudan, of course, came out very much comfortably getting some good looks from the perimeter. But Senegal really did step up the defense, making it very tough for them. Well, as we mentioned with Senegal, of course, they're really trying to force the effort from the perimeter. Over 20 three-point field goal attempts. They've only made 4 of them. Whereas you start to think, of course, Senegal, with the size and physicality, they could do really well in and around the basket in the paint with players such as Gorgui Dieng and Youssou Ndoye. But look at the block shot there. And that's one of the good things about Senegal, the rim protection they got with big players, but just how beautifully this team gets out in transition. Both teams, you said, really came into this game with big expectations. Senegal, 3 wins, 3 losses. Disappointing loss against the Democratic Republic of Congo, which they felt they should have won that game. And South Sudan, one of 2 teams currently still undefeated here. Cote d'Ivoire being the other one in Africa. South Sudan, of course, you know, a lot of credit to this team. The Federation really has turned things around under the leadership of the new president, Luol Deng, bringing in the likes of Royal Ivy. Well, go get a drink, go get something to eat. We'll be back soon here for the second half of this FIBA World Cup qualifying matchup. South Sudan versus Senegal.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Throws up the alley-oop. Oh, here we go. Well, it was a slow start for Angola.
And another turnover leads to an alley-oop dunk. Great pass, nice finish by that man, number 4, Senegal.
Kone will bring it back the other way. Drives full speed, and there's the follow put back. That's a big play by Sidibe.
And Dugba drives and gets rejected by Eddie Tavares, and there's no foul on that one, baby.
And they are playing South Sudanese basketball right now. Everything about this game.
Nice give and go. Good back cut there by Salamiri.
Iroku throws it. Throw down! Metu on the backdoor play. That is beautiful by design, and no one caught Metu coming in. Upon Kaluma. Oh, what a move! Shaped to throw it down, and in mid-air changed it to an underhand layup. And a steal. And what a move! What a play from Abdul Rahman, the steal on the inbounds.
In here for Kaba, and that was just so easy too.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now to this second half here, this FIBA World Cup qualifying matchup between South Sudan, who lead this one by 3 points over Senegal. Well, if you have just only joined us for this game, this is the FIBA World Cup qualifying matchups. The second round now. These two teams have gone through 3 rounds already. In the 3 rounds they played already, Senegal won 3 games, lost 3, while South Sudan undefeated. They're both in Group F at the moment. Egypt's win tonight over Tunisia takes them top. So with 6 teams in Group F and 6 teams in Group E, the top 3 teams of each group will qualify for the FIBA World Cup, which will be hosted in Japan, Indonesia, and Gilas, Filipinas next summer. It would be history for South Sudan, a team that, you know, really wasn't in contention for qualifying for the FIBA Afrobasket a couple of years ago, then went and qualified under the new leadership of their president, Luau Deng. While Senegal have featured in multiple FIBA World Cups. If you can go back to 2014 in Spain, they were there in the same group as Gilas, Filipinas, and Puerto Rico. Well, Senegal now will have the first possession here of the second half. As I mentioned, both teams really trying to force the issue from the perimeter. Go for a lot of 3-point shots. Well, Badio, Samba, Dieng, Ndai. Again, another 3-point attempt, but another offensive rebound. Make that number 11 here for Senegal. Spins around, another kick out, another 3-pointer. 3 is up. Same result, goes over the backboard. Well, the high percentage shots, you can't argue that. It's a penetration to kick out, but the problem for Senegal is that they haven't been able to knock him down. So it's not a case you could criticize and say it's run and gun basketball, individual stuff. It really is structured. Get the looks, they just haven't been able to knock him down. Well, Chul, Amat, Kual, Kouani, and Dech all on the floor here for South Sudan. Well, Sunday Dech now looking to go pick and roll here. Backdoor play wide, fumbles it. Well, Chul comes up with it, but it's a 24-second violation. Well, the right idea there for South Sudan, but they weren't able to get it done in time. But beautiful backdoor play there. Sunday Dech with the backdoor pass to Bull Kual. Another turnover now. Kouani crosses over. They get a 3-pointer. 3 is up the corner, no good. Just sense a little bit of fatigue now with these two teams. Emotionally more so than physically. Well, Jang goes baseline. That's a beautiful movement. Why is Gorgui Dieng only just making that now? Gorgui Dieng can take over this game if he just tries to solidify himself and try to assert himself in the post. And Dech goes in, too much on it, doesn't get it. Well, Dieng, what a pass in transition, goes in. They try another 3-point. 3 is up, and again, it's the same result. Well, he could come up with a loose ball, but now Dieng tries another 3-pointer, and Gorgui Dieng is taking this game over. And he forces Royal Ivy to call timeout with that. Just see what Gorgui Dieng thinks of that. Maybe that's a little bit of frustration, knowing that he hasn't been able to get many good looks from the perimeter. That's why I like to call it Dieng time. Well, the one thing I like about Gorgui Dieng, of course, is that this guy has a dynamic game. I mean, it's good to see him step out to the perimeter, but again, maybe sometimes does resort a little bit too much to it. Well, there's the QR code, of course, ladies and gentlemen, for the official FIBA World Cup app. Customize your experience where you can follow everything from the qualifiers right up until the 2023 FIBA World Cup. Well, Senegal right now with 10 assists, only 8 so far for South Sudan. But again, the same thing that Royal Ivy's probably trying to say to his players. We are too complacent, too comfortable, too happy to settle for shots on the perimeter. Let's take it in the low block. And again, that is just a beautiful sight there. South Sudanese basketball fans traveling all the way here to Monastir here in Tunisia. Well, looking for a handoff now. Well, maybe just got away with too many steps there, but now Bull Kuol now coming off one screen, trying to go baseline. Another kick out, another penetration. We'll find the space now, force it up, and gets it right at the end of the shot clock. Well, say what you like, but that is beautifully executed. Went in with a little teardrop. Well, Bull Kuol there, taking his tally up to 11 points now. Top scorer here for South Sudan. Well, Chang kicking this one out here to Brancho Barrio. We'll get a ball reversal now. Chang 1 second left. He's got to shoot it. 24-second violation. Well, again, he just fumbled the basketball. And just when he was starting to build his confidence. Well, Gorgui Dieng, of course, what a huge figure he's been in not only Senegalese basketball, but African basketball. Many young basketball fans all over the world, again, have probably said that one day they want to be just like Gorgui Dieng. Well, tries to go with his left hand, puts up a circus shot, doesn't get it. Dieng with a rebound. And now Senegal can push this one. Well, Dieng down the middle, good ball movement. Well, can they get another three-pointer? It's up, they can't get it. Well, there's a penetration now, looking for a kick out. Well, great defense now. What do we have here in transition? Goes up with it, take off, throw down time. And again, you gotta love the way Senegal just get out as Ibou Faye there with a monster rim rocker. Well, it's short now, doesn't take too many three-pointers, and again, maybe not the shot they wanted to take. 2-point lead into Senegal. Can they build on the momentum? There's a penetration all the way with a little finger roll, but he missed it. Well, he's got to knock that one down. A wasted opportunity there for Senegal. Well, Kouani now getting a handoff here. They try another three. The three is up, and again, it's no good. Well, Senegal, they got numbers here in transition. They capitalize down the middle. And it's going to be a blocking foul. I think they're going to call that one on Kouani. Kouani, he wants a charge, but again, I got to agree with the official. I don't think Kouani was set to take the charge there. Well, Kouani now is going to have to leave the game, as I believe he's about to pick up a second personal foul here. So Royal Ivy, I think if you saw that for Coach Magnano there, I think he said it wasn't a block, but well, the head coach of the infamous Blair Academy, where Luol Deng went to play his high school basketball in the United States, now coming on board here, the coaching staff of South Sudan. Detch now, shake and bake. Detch putting up a little teardrop. They try another three. Three is up in the corner, and again, it's way off the mark. And South Sudan continue to go to the perimeter shots, but they aren't dropping for them at the moment. Senegal 2-point lead. They try a three-point. Again, it's the same result. Well, in the screen now, fumbles it. Another turnover. Both teams, a bit of anxiety in their play at the moment. Really haven't been able to pump the brakes here and just try to calm themselves down at the moment. Well, great defense, and that's what's going to go back to Senegal. And Nouni Ahmad trying to say that he knocked the ball off of number 28, Ibou Faye. But again, I think the official, I respect their perspective. They definitely got a better view than we do. Well, Senegal now go for another three-pointer, and this time they get it as Badio nails it from downtown, and he gives them a 5-point lead now. He now moves up to 7 points. Second three-point field goal of the night now for Badio. Well, Detch now looking to take on Gorgui Dieng, puts up a little teardrop, and he gets fouled. And that's much better there from South Sudan. Attacking the basket, getting fouled, and getting to the free throw line. Well, Sunday Dech now 28 years of age. Played his college basketball in the United States in Denver, Colorado at Metro State before transferring to Barry College, an NCAA Division II powerhouse. Well, currently now playing in New Zealand for the Canterbury Rams. But he's also played for some big NBL teams such as the Perth Wildcats, as well as the Illawarra Hawks and the Adelaide 36ers. Well, he makes a second free throw now. He cuts it down to a three-point ball game. And getting the support of these South Sudanese fans. Remember, both teams now with only one foul apiece. Well, Moraine Gakouf now into the game here for South Sudan. Well, Senegal try the teardrop. Gakouf with a rebound, and now Dech can push this one. Well, cross court in the corner now. 14 on the shot clock here. South Sudan, another three-pointer, tucks it away. Well, Bol Kowal ties the game up, 34 apiece. And again, came off the screen there with Dangakuth. As Dech now putting the pressure here on the Senegalese backcourt. There's a kick out, 5 tries, another three-pointer. The three is up, no good. Well, the rebound secure, cross court. Can he get it? Oh, baby, a bit of showtime. South Sudanese basketball. Well, you got to love the way Majak Dang just ran the transition. But my goodness gracious, the dime. Well, Branchu Badio now on the ball. He gets fouled in the process, and I think that's a shooting foul. So Badio, I think, is going to go to the free throw line here, possibly. Let's have a look at what the referee's going to go for. No, it's a baseline ball. Well, the substitution was not approved yet by the official, but now Mustafa Diop and Mo Faye come into the game here for Senegal. As Mbaye Ndiaye goes to the bench along with Badio. We're getting a handoff now. Jean-Jacques Boissy throwing it down low here to Youssou Ndoye. Ndoye, the turnaround fadeaway, he can't get it. The rebound secured, another foul here. Well, it's not the best foul, but it's not the worst foul, of course, because only the second team foul here for Senegal. But nonetheless, Jean-Jacques Boissy, he picks up his first personal foul. 0 points so far in the game. Well, South Sudan also making another change as Jackson McCoy comes back into the game for them. And Sunday Dech will go to the bench, take a breather. Well, great defense there from Jean-Jacques Boissy. Really putting some full court pressure on Jackson McCoy. Again, just having a word with the official. The official just having a gentle reminder with him. Well, South Sudan now going to a dribble handoff. Finding Jackson McCoy. 10 on the shot clock here. Well, McCoy now going all the way. Wrapping in the air, doesn't get it. Gets a follow-up. And action, Jackson McCoy. Giving South Sudan now a bit of breathing space between them and Senegal, excuse me. 4-point lead. Goes all the way, gets rejected. Wow. Dangakuth just gave him a little reminder. Get out of here. Well, he thinks he's got it. Dangakuth says, not in my house. Well, that is why you have Dangakuth in your lineup. What a rim protector he is. Well, Senegal now really been tested here. And a 5-second violation. South Sudan. Again, all the momentum going in their favor at the moment. Now, I'm not sure Youssou Ndoye was too happy with the 5-second violation. I mean, I felt it was a little bit quick as well, but again, Senegal now putting a bit of full court pressure. Kouani now in the backcourt, doing a good job just breaking it down. Well, Murat Gakouf nails it. And all of a sudden, the weather forecast just changing here as the South Sudanese players making it rain here in Monastir, Tunisia. Well, goes to a double crossover. 7-point lead now for South Sudan. Senegal having to deal with this pressure. Well, there's a step back. There's a three-pointer. Way off the mark. But good job there by Youssou N'Doye, saving it from going out of bounds. So we'll be baseline ball here to Senegal. Well, 5 on the shot clock now. He's got to get something going. Almost falls over. And a foul's called there. Well, that's a smart play there. I got to agree with that. But Kawani, I think it's a shooting foul. I don't think Kawani can have too many arguments here. I mean, look at this. Beats him to the spot. Well, yeah, I think Kawani's right. It's definitely a foul on the ground, though, because I don't think he was in the process of shooting. But, again, they have called it a shooting foul. So Mustafa Diop misses the first free throw. Well, that is the 6th missed free throw here tonight for Senegal. Collectively as a team now 6 for 12 from the charity stripe. Well, makes the second one now, cutting it down to a 6-point ball game. Well, South Sudan now under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Well, could have come up with a loose ball there, but well, great job by Senegal now, forcing a turnover. But the question is, can they capitalize here? Trailing by 6 in the third quarter. There's a crossover. Inline gets rejected one more time. Well, you gotta love this right now. Senegal are applying for buckets, but Action Jackson denying them. Rejection time. Now South Sudan come up with a steal now. Jackson in transition. Jackson all the way, reverse slam, doesn't get it. And now Senegal have numbers in transition. Well, can they capitalize? Good ball movement here from Senegal. There's a pump fake. There's a step back, deep three. Got it! Big time three-pointer. Cutting it down to a 3-point ball game. Well, Fine now gets his first 3 points of the game. It's a big moment now. As emotionally and mentally, it does keep Senegal in this game. Well, another turnover. Now Senegal, what do we have here? Goes in, gets a simple layup, and cutting it down to a 1-point ball game with a minute to go. Well, it was only a minute prior to this. South Sudan had a 7-point lead and all the momentum going in their favor. What, another turnover? Well, this is incredible. Now Senegal with a chance to take the lead. Goes all the way, makes a pass, and draws a foul. So now Youssou N'Doye. Now you can see Royal Ivy. Same problem they had in the first half. A lack of composure. Well, Jackson McCoy is a hell of a player, but again, maybe point guard is not his natural position. Well, Jackson McCoy has been phenomenal for South Sudan throughout the entire qualifications of both the World Cup and the FIBA AfroBasket. Well, no doubt, we're going to see him back in the game, of course. I mean, he is so imperative to South Sudan's lineup, of course. Well, now these are big free throws here with 27.2 seconds left in the third quarter. Can N'Doye tie the game up? Well, he makes the first one. And Machuk Dang there, maybe just trying to use some psychological there against Youssou N'Doye. N'Doye now could be a big free throw for them. Free throw, excuse me. Well, he makes the second one now. 1-point lead here to Senegal. 27.2 seconds now for South Sudan. Kawani now with the ball in his hands. Well, Sunday Dech now back into the game here for South Sudan. Well, Dech now pump fakes. Another turnover yet again. Now Senegal. Well, Sunday Dech now, few seconds, transition. What do we have? Lays it up, and he gives South Sudan a 1-point lead right at the end of the third quarter. Well, Super Sunday came up with the steal, and then he threw the dime. Well, Sweet Sunday making the cross-court dime there, giving the easy 2 points to Majuk Dang. And South Sudan holding on to a 1-point lead here and holding on to their undefeated run here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Well, there are the stats now here from the game. South Sudan 11 for 25 from inside the rainbow. Let's take a look at the highlights now here from the third quarter. Well, South Sudan, they got out to a 7-point lead towards the end of the last 2 minutes, but Senegal refusing to give up that. Again, these are two of the powerhouses here of African basketball. Well, one more quarter to go. Remember, Senegal desperately need this victory because they stand at 3-3. They don't want to go to 3-4, of course. Well, that was a huge step back three-pointer. Again, just keeping Senegal emotionally and mentally back in this game. But Sunday Dech there, finding Majuk Dang in transition, giving South Sudan a 1-point lead. Well, last quarter to go here. Which team will come out? There is a QR code, ladies and gentlemen, for Courtside 1891 to get the best stream schedules and scores of live international basketball. Courtside 1891. Well, the problem now for South Sudan has been too many turnovers so far here in the end of the third quarter. And the question is, they got to become more composed in the way they play. Well, Gambler's on the defense now. Pump face goes up, and he finishes under the basket. Well, big-time play there from Luau Achul. And that is his first field goal of the game this evening. 1 for 7 for Luau Achul. Well, what a time to step up and make your first basket. Well, shake and bake time under the basket. Good hands. Well, he can tie the game up. The three is up. The three is good. Well, big time three-pointer there from Jean-Jacques Boissy. Well, there you can see Dang, Dech, Kouani, Kual, and Achul on the court here. 45 apiece. Kouani now coming off one screen. There's the kick out. Another big three. Corner. Doesn't get it. And smart play there by Kouani. Well, he cemented the position against Mbai. Really, Mbai should have boxed him out. And as he jumped in the air, Mbai, the slightest bit of contact was initiated, which, I mean, have a look at the replay here. Watch Kouani. He's in front, jumps. And just that jump is enough there to draw the foul. And young players watching that want to play professional basketball one day, take note of this, because these are the key plays to improve your basketball IQ that will enable you to play at a high level. Kouani now getting a handoff here with Achul. Achul now catching the ball in the perimeter. Fakes the screen now, goes in, finds Kouani, goes up with it. The follow-up. Well, Achul putting the ball on the floor. Just, my goodness gracious. Showing that he's more than just a 7-foot post-up player. This guy can handle the rock. Well, 2-point lead now to South Sudan. Senegal can take the lead. Well, an offensive rebound by, oh my goodness gracious, rips the ring down. Well, Monsieur Youssou Ndoye. Well, I need to see the replay of that one. Yusu Ndoye got the rebound, and he said, "Ma maison, this is my house." Ties the game up with 47 apiece now. Well, Sunday Dech now with the ball in his hands. Well, he almost turns it over. Keeps it alive now. Oh, no foul call. Great defense here. Jean-Jacques Boissy really getting into it. They try another three. A three is up, and again, it's no good. Well, Senegal can take the lead here. Well, great transition defense. And the ball is on the floor, and it's going to be possession to Senegal because South Sudan had the first possession of the fourth quarter. We'd like to see that, of course. Players just getting on the floor. I mean, they both want to win this one. South Sudan, again, a win tonight just puts them one step closer to qualifying, while Senegal need the win imperatively to get a higher win-mark ratio. Remember, the top three teams in each group here in round two will be the teams that qualify for the FIBA World Cup in the summer 2023 next year. They take another three-point again. Hits the front iron, but they get another offensive rebound. That has been the story of the night here for Senegal. 17 offensive rebounds. Another three-pointer. Three is up. Three is good. Three-point lead now. Well, he's had a lot of attempts here tonight. He's 2 for 6 from downtown. Well, there's a kick out. Kawani, he tries another three. Kawani doesn't get it. Well, Nuni Ahmad can't get the follow-up. Well, great defense. No charge called. They don't get the bucket, and now South Sudan can push this one. Well, it's got to be a foul. Well, Sunday Dech felt it should have been an unsportsmanlike foul, but I got to agree with the Senegalese bench. I felt there was a carry there. Again, I have to see the replay of it, because if you see what Nuni Ahmad did when he had the ball, it did look like a carry, of course, but let's have a look at the replay. That was the three-pointer made by Ndai in the previous play. But again, if the carry wasn't going to be called, South Sudan may have a case for an unsportsmanlike foul to be called, because it was in transition, it was from behind, possibly a little bit reckless, but again, we'll see what the officials will decide now. I think they're just going to review what had happened. Again, I have to agree with the reaction from the Senegalese bench. I did feel there was a carry in transition by Nuni Ahmad, but nonetheless, you do see those players these days all over the world play that kind of style where it does look like a carry, but they do get away with it. Well, this is one thing you got to love about the 21st century basketball here, especially in international basketball, is the ability to go back and review certain types of fouls. And again, it's great having an official team not only on the court. Well, here was Nuni Ahmad. Watch. To me, that's a carry. But if you're not going to call the carry, then Sunday Dech, the foul should be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul, in my opinion. But let's see what they're going to call now. Unsportsmanlike, yes. So Sunday Dech is going to get 2 shots, and South Sudan will get the ball back. Well, for the basketball fans unfamiliar with the unsportsmanlike foul, of course, an unsportsmanlike foul is usually an upgrade from a regular foul, in which is deemed very reckless or out of control. It usually happens quite a lot in transition, or when a player makes no attempt to go for the basketball. Well, Dech missed the first free throw, and again, could that be costly here for South Sudan? Well, as a team tonight, they've only shot 6 free throws and made only 3 of them, while Senegal, a 9 for 14 for the free throw line. He makes the second one. I don't know if you saw that, but Gorgie Chang just covered his mouth, but had a few words for Sunday Dech. Well, 2-point ball game now. South Sudan will get the ball back. 7 minutes ago. Plenty of time here in the fourth quarter for both these two teams. Remember, South Sudan, the only team here in this group, like Cote d'Ivoire in the other group, undefeated now here in the World Cup qualifiers. Well, there's a love pass under the basket. He's got to go up with it. Well, no travel called. And he ties the game up at 50 apiece. I think these Senegalese players and Gorgie Chang wanted a traveling violation. Comes off one screen now. There's a pick and pop now. Chang takes a big three. Gorgie Chang, pick and pop time. Hits his second treble tonight. Well, Chang now moves up to 11 points here tonight with that big play. Well, Chang almost pits his pocket. Well, he turns it over. Now Senegal with a chance here. Well, another three-pointer in the corner. Doesn't get it, but another offensive rebound now. Will he go for another three-pointer? This time he gets it. 6-point ball game. It is raining threes. Well, Amin Samba, he now moves up to 9 points. Hits his third treble of the night. Senegal have hit 11 three-pointers, almost double the amount of South Sudan. Well, to get the ball inbound now, they're trailing by 6 points. They need some inspiration here on offense. In the lane now. He's got to go up with it. Goes up and he gets the and one. Well, that's a smart play there. Against South Sudan, you know the bread and butter is always going to be from the perimeter. He's one of the best three-point shooting teams in international basketball. But Dang Akuth just went to the bucket and he went to work, baby. Well, he can cut it down to a three-point ball game if he makes a free throw. The problem now for South Sudan, they've shot 50% from the free throw line here this evening. Well, he does just that. 5 for 9 now. Potential one-possession game now. South Sudan. They're putting the brakes now, turning around. Jang with a pump fake. Jang goes in. No charge called, gets his own rebound. Another kick out, made his last three. Doesn't get this one, but the follow-up still can't get it. And now South Sudan here potentially can tie the game up with a three. Kouani, big three, can tie it, got it! Big time three-pointer. Kouani, the superhero of many South Sudanese young basketball players, comes up big. And that is just a big-time shot by Kouani. Now Senegal, who had a 6-point lead, all of a sudden now it's been cut down. Trying to shake and bake now, putting it over, doesn't get it. Kouani now with the ball in his hands, looking to push this one. Kouani down the middle, bit of contact, no foul called, doesn't get it. Well, I think Kouani's very lucky there because I thought he did make the right contact, but now Senegal transition, oh baby, throwdown time. Well, that is what I call a bit of transition play there. Senegalese-esque style as a buy and die with a bit of a throwdown. 13 points of transition for South Sudan. Fangirl time. Well, it's going to be 2 free throws regardless because now Senegal have picked up the 15th foul, but oh no, they counted it. So it's now 1. Well, look at the play here. And die with no regard for South Sudanese help side defense. Well, we got a timeout now as these two teams want to talk it over. Well, Gorgui Dieng now has his double-double with 11 points and 12 rebounds. Well, that's just Gorgui Dieng. Another day at the office, of course. Well, there was some of his pick-and-pop three-pointers. Well, he's 2 for 5 for the perimeter, but one thing I've been so impressed with Gorgui Dieng, of course, tonight is that he's done a better job of taking his play in the low block. Well, big free throw now here. As Nouni Amat, 5 points so far, can give South Sudan a 1-point lead. Oh, he missed the free throw. Well, excuse me, it made it actually. Felt he hit the front rim on that one, but well, no, he didn't. Sorry, my score went up by 1. I think I was seeing the wrong thing, but I do apologize for that. The scoreline fooled me as much as now South Sudan come up with a loose ball. No foul call there. It's Kwani now. Catches in a tough position. It's Nouni Amat now looking to shake and bake. Bit of contact. And that's a smart play there because any foul now will send South Sudan to the free throw line. And the good thing for South Sudan is well, South Sudan have no team fouls. So again, the pressure is going to be on Senegal. Any fouls, and they'll send South Sudan to the free throw line. So Nouni Amat now, who missed his last free throw, but again, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize where I said he made it. The score had changed even though he hadn't made it. And he misses yet another free throw. Oh, he missed them both again. Well, a bit of a Nick Anderson moment there. Well, Dieng now has made 2 threes. Doesn't get it again. And Nouni Amat just elevates over the entire Senegalese defense. Well, 58 apiece now, over 3 minutes. Amat now looking for a kick out. Corner, 3. Foul's been called. Well, Sunday Dech now will go to the free throw line here for 3 shots. Well, he missed a free throw again, and you got to ask the question. South Sudan, if they make the last 4 free throw attempts, it's a 4-point game. But Sunday Dech now has another free throw, another 2 if you think about it, because he was fouled in the process of taking a 3-point shot. He does have 5 assists at the moment, along with 11 points. Makes the second one. Well, the man who's about to play his professional season next year in New Zealand, in Canterbury, at the moment has his sights set on getting South Sudan the 7th victory here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Makes a 3rd one. 2 for 3 for the charity stripe. Well, the problem now for Senegal is that if they get fouled, it's not going to send them to the free throw line. And as the penetration goes up, and well, if you get fouled like that, you will go to the free throw line because it's in the process of shooting. It's a smart play there. Well, these are big free throws now here for Senegal. One positive for them is that they have a better percentage than South Sudan at the moment. He's got to make them miss the first one. Well, the pressure just getting to him. And you can see Royal Ivy Center's players get ready for a box out now. Don't give up an offensive rebound. Senegal, 19 offensive rebounds in this game, only 8 for South Sudan. Missed them both. And again, 20th offensive rebound. Well, they go for the three. The three is up. Oh, baby! 1 point lead to Senegal. Well, this is truly, incredibly unbelievable. Nuni Amat now trying to force his way in. Nuni Amat giving South Sudan a 1 point lead. Well, Captain Fantastic stepping up big time here. Well, Badio all the way. Badio hangs in. No charge called. Jang, three. Got it! Big time three-pointer. Gorgui Jang nails it. Well, Senegal have now hit their 13th three-point field goal. 30% from the field this evening from downtown. 13 for 43. Gorgui Jang hits his third tray ball. Well, 3 for Jang, 3 for Badio, and 3 for Lamine Samba. This game is like a roller coaster. Well, there's Nuni Amat now. Nuni Amat kicks out. Well, gets rejected. Well, he's fouled. And what a silly foul to give away. Well, he tried to close him out, of course, but again, he overcommitted on the foul. And now South Sudan with a chance. And they will have 3 free throws. So good. Well, let's look at the replay here. There's a kick out by Nuni Amat. That was a 3. What was he thinking? Well, he should have no arguments whatsoever. As Bul Kuol now top scorer in this game for South Sudan. Will go to the free throw line. Hasn't had a free throw this evening. Can he hold his nerve? Misses. Well, this is unbelievable for South Sudan. Well, the man who played his university basketball with California Baptist and then Detroit Mercy makes the second one. Started his professional career in 2015 in Australia for the Canberra Gunners. And currently now playing for the Cairns Taipans. Can tie the game up with this free throw. Can he hold his nerve? Got it! Ties the game up. Well, this is truly unbelievable stuff right now here from South Sudan. There's a penetration now. There's a kick out. Pump fake now, go in the middle. Find Jang again. Jang now, step back, three-pointer. Gorgui time, Jang time, you name it. Hits his 4th three-pointer of the night. Gorgui Jang is a man possessed from the perimeter. Well, Nuni Amat now with the ball in his hands. He gets fouled. What's a silly foul? Well, it's not a bad foul if you think about it, because South Sudan have struggled from the free throw line. And even if he makes both these 2 free throws, Senegal is still going to have a 1 point lead. But can he step up now and make the free throws? Missed again. This is truly becoming an Achilles heel here for South Sudan. They have missed 10 free throws tonight. But he makes the second one now. 2-point ball game. 1 possession now. Can Senegal hold on? Can South Sudan get a stop? We'll find out now. Here comes a pick and roll. Well, they go for another three-pointer. They don't get it. Well, now Sunday Dech with the ball in his hands. Well, Dech now fakes it. Dech goes all the way. Dech, oh, he missed it. Well, he had the opening, but he didn't go for it. Now, I think for South Sudan, they do have fouls to give here, so they can take some chances if they need to. But again, there's no need to foul right now. 10 on the shot clock here for Senegal. There's the penetration, hangs in the air. Goes out of bounds, but it's going to be Senegal ball now with 7 seconds here on the shot clock. Well, we got a timeout now as these two teams want to talk it over. Well, now if you're Senegal, you got to be patient here because you're still 4 fouls away from getting into the penalty. But again, they've stepped up and made some big 3 points. The perimeter shooting has been the difference in this game. 14 3-point field goals for Senegal. Again, a beautiful sight there. The basketball fans of South Sudan coming to support their country. Well, Senegal now 7 seconds on the shot clock. Well, they've hit a lot of threes. They take another one. In and out. They don't get it. That could have been game out there. South Sudan now with another chance. Senegal don't want to foul now because any foul will send South Sudan to the free throw line. Sunday Dech now with the ball in his hands. Dech now coming off one screen. Finding Nuni Amat. Nuni Amat now going all the way. Gets fouled. But again, not the worst foul now because Nuni Amat has missed a lot of free throws here this evening. He's 1 for 5 from the free throw line. Well, the foul is on Badio. Can Nuni Amat tie the game up? Can he hold his nerve? Missed it again. Well, this young man, of course, can mentally, this must be getting to him. He's been one of the key players there for South Sudan. If he makes this one now, cut it down to a 1-point ball game. Gets the second one. Now, there's no need to foul here. All South Sudan need to do is get one stop here, and then they could potentially have 6, maybe 8 seconds. Don't want to foul now. Well, there's a corner three. Three is up. Doesn't get it, but an offensive rebound. And they're going to call a foul now. And the problem for South Sudan, it's only their second team foul. This could be a problem here because now they got to commit 3 more team fouls. Well, timeout now. So this is a big problem. They're going to lose a few seconds, I think. Then you got to think, by the time that Senegal get in the penalty, they're going to have 2 free throws. So now if you're Senegal, you just got to get the ball inbound. You got to get fouled. But again, the big talking point for this game is if Senegal win this game, the problem is going to be the free throw shooting. 11 for 22 for South Sudan. But also the big talking point for Senegal is that if they do win this game, the perimeter shooting is what won it for them. 14 for 47. from the three-point line here this evening. Well, they must foul immediately. But if they get a steal, they got 5 seconds. Well, there's the first foul. Now the officials, here's going to be a hot pot because they got to assess how much time is going to be left on the clock. So they're going to have to. And this could be a while now, ladies and gentlemen. So I think they're going to have to possibly, it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to put back on the clock here. I imagine probably 0.5 of a second probably is when the foul was committed. Well, they're just adjusting the clock right now. So a second came off, wow. But now South Sudan, well, if they have to commit 2 more fouls like that, it's going to go down to 2 seconds, and then there'll be 2 free throws. Well, the and one. Got the and one. Well, caught on a backdoor play. Well, I thought the foul was called. Well, what a backdoor play. That could very well be Bon Nui. Good night. Well, that right there is good night, Dakar, Senegal. That is for you. Makes this game over. Missed it. You got 2.9 to get the ball up the court. Missed it. But you got to get the ball up the court. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this game, Senegal escaped with the victory, 69-66 over South Sudan. What a game it was. Well, the big talking point in this game is going to be South Sudan 11 for 22 from the free throw line, and Senegal 14 for 47 from the perimeter. And they escape with a 3-point victory. South Sudan now no longer undefeated here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Well, that is going to be a huge talking point. Really is going to be a what-if moment there. You can see Senegal winning the rebounds 49-45. 22 assists opposed to 18. But it was the free throws and the perimeter shooting. Gorgui Dieng had 17 points, followed up with 11 by Ndai. Sunday Detch with 13, and Koual with 16. Nuni Ahmad with 9, and Badio with his 3 3-pointers and 1 free throw had 10. Well, if you're South Sudan, you just got to think, you know, if Senegal don't have that prolific shooting night from the perimeter, the game is theirs. If they step up and make free throws, the game's also theirs. Well, a big talking point for them going into their next game, of course. Nonetheless, a very big and crucial victory here for Senegal. Well, Senegal now become joint tied now. So 3 teams are 4-3. Tunisia, Democratic Republic of Congo, and Senegal all 4-3. South Sudan and Egypt 6-1. Well, we'll leave you with some of the highlights here from this game, but what a phenomenal game of basketball it was. Just a truly unbelievable match. Well, in the end, it was the perimeter shooting that really allowed Senegal to lead with the victory here tonight. And you just got to ask the question, what if Senegal had made one or two of those perimeter shots? What if South Sudan had made more free throws? It's a tough one, of course, but nonetheless, both teams now still in strong contention to qualify for the FIBA World Cup. South Sudan 6-1. Senegal now moved to 4-3. Well, that was a huge three-pointer. Sunday Dech there with the bucket. Well, the dime, excuse me, towards the end of the third quarter. Well, Cote d'Ivoire, they won their game against Nigeria, so they remain the only undefeated team here in Africa at 7-0. Well, there was the big dunk, of course, from Ndiaye. But again, credit to Senegal, how well they got out in transition, how well they started playing from the perimeter. Gorgui Dieng with another three-pointer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the results from today. Democratic Republic of Congo, they lost by 2 to Cameroon. Egypt with a big victory over Tunisia. And Senegal now succumbing to South Sudan's first defeat here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. More games to come over the next few days. We'll show you a look at the standings. Egypt now top the table. If it stays like this, Democratic Republic of Congo, South Sudan, and Egypt would qualify. But as we said, more games to come. Live here, FIBA World Cup qualifiers, second round, fourth window. But for now, it's good night here in Tunisia.
Vas-y.